What is up, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to Optimal Self Live. Those of you guys that it's welcome back, as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and joining us here for these little conversations. And if it's welcome to, well, welcome to Optimal Self Live. And what this is are simple little 8 to, 12-minute conversations, depending on the day. Hopefully things that are going to plant little seeds inside all of us so that we can be on the journey to being our optimal self, getting on the journey to being just the best version of you. Nothing more, nothing less. This world is so fast-paced. It is coming at us in so many different areas now, from the media to the social media to all the different platforms that are available to us and our children and everything else. And so when it's shooting at us so fast, sometimes we lose ourselves. We lose our own identity. We lose who we want to be and how we want to show up. So what I want this platform to be for all of us, including myself, is to have the ability to be able to join each other, support each other, no matter what. There is no judgment here because your version of optimal self is yours, and whatever that looks like. And we want to be here to support it. But there are some principles that we need to adhere to, right? There are some things that all of us need to do. And a lot of times it's us listening to each other and helping each other and understanding each other so that we can be on this journey together. All right. And so today, I want to share with you guys something that was really, really interesting. I got a call from a client and she asked me a question. She said, how do you fix or help with confidence? And I thought, wow, what an interesting way, right? Like she said, if you had to tell somebody or somebody asked you, man, my confidence is down, I just don't believe in me. How do you gain confidence? How do you get confidence? And a very nice gesture was you come off so confident and you speak so well and you do these things. Like, where does that come from? And it took me a second. I had to pause. And I thought for a second, I thought, wow, really, truly, where does it come from? And so today, we're going to talk about this word confidence. And it should have came up on your screen. And one of the descriptions, or the dictionary said, a feeling or consciousness of one's powers of, or of reliance of one's circumstances. So think about that, a feeling or consciousness of one's powers. But how do we gain that? How do we get confident? Right? You see people all the time, and maybe you're one of them. And so when you ask yourself, where does that come from? Well, I think confidence is earned. Actually, I know confidence only comes from the things that you do. It comes from action. You cannot be confident in something that you have never done. You might believe it's possible, but you can't be confident in that without taking action. So you build confidence by small daily wins. You build confidence, right? The key is that the key to it is doing things on a daily basis, right? So that you can then convince yourself that it's possible. That's where confidence starts to show up, when you've actually taken the action, when you've actually done something, right? So and I'll even go a step further to say this. You earn your confidence through intentional action, because confidence is only earned. It cannot be borrowed. It can't be faked, right? You guys know what that looks like. That is arrogance. That's somebody's false sense of confidence, which is not how you get through this life, which is not how you get to the best version of you, is by faking it. One of the worst things, and I've heard this a long time, I've heard it so many times, I've heard even great speakers say it, this fake it till you make it. Like, that couldn't be farther from the truth in my world. That couldn't be farther. I'm not saying you don't have to believe, right? We talked about this last week. I'm not saying you don't have to have a little bit of blind faith in certain things. You do. But it's not about faking it. It's about taking action so that you become a better you, so that the things that you're doing are in alignment with who you want to be. So again, one of the things you're going to have to do is get clear on who you want to be. Get clear on how you want to show up in the world. Get clear on that, because then the behaviors will follow. But also, I can start to take daily wins, small little things that I do every day to prove to myself that I'm capable, that I'm competent, and that I'm going to earn the confidence to get there, right? So again, understand this is how we create our future self. This is us being a better version of us. And I want you guys to understand that is that we're constantly creating the next me. And that's evolution, right? We've talked about this in the past. You either repeat the past or you evolve. Well, guess what? That comes with taking daily action to the goals and ambitions and life that you want. That's how you get there. And guess what? Your future self better be better than the person you are today, or you're not going anywhere. We have to continue to get better. We have to continue to grow. Otherwise, we're stuck, right? And then we're stuck in repeating the past, but yet wanting a different result, wanting a better life, but yet we're stuck repeating. Why? Because we're not taking intentional action daily and growing our confidence, because we don't believe we can get there. So let's just start taking small actions, daily actions. Let's just take it easy. If it's something, again, in our principles, those of you guys that are following along now, in the principles, one of the principles is move. Not exercise, it's move. Why? Because movement not only will help your body, but it helps your mind. And I'll be one to tell you, and I say this in the course, is it actually helps your mind more than it helps your body. That makes us better. Now, how do we become that? Is because we start to do it daily. You start to get up and move every single day, a little bit. Imagine if you've never moved, imagine that person that's sitting on the couch that has been locked down, that has gained 30, 40, 50 pounds, that is in this sort of depressed mode because they haven't been. And imagine for that person that they just got up today and did, I don't know, 10 squats. I'm not even going to call them squats. You have to get on and off the toilet every day, right? Shut the lid on the toilet, get on the toilet, and get off the toilet 10 times. Just sit down and stand up, and sit down and stand up, and sit down and stand up. Imagine. And don't even a push-up. Get up against the wall and just push off the wall. Imagine 10 times. For them, that is considerable. But now imagine for a second that they did that every day. Every day. And after the first week, we added in, and now they're doing 12 of each, and then 14 of each, and then 16 and 20 and 30. And now guess what's happening? What are they getting? They're gaining confidence. Guess what? Because they can get up and get down easier. They can push on and push off easier. Maybe they try one on the ground. Maybe they try a squat without the toilet seat. Do you see what I'm saying? It's small daily wins that build the confidence that build my future self. What is it for you? That is my question to you today. What is it for you that I need to start doing little daily wins of, so that I can build my future self, so that I can live to my optimal self, so that I can be the best version of me? What is it? Because I'm going to leave you with this today. Every next level of your life will demand a new you. Every next level of your life will demand a new you. And if you start taking those small little steps, you can build it. and you will build the confidence in yourself, and you will take on the identity of a successful you. And ultimately, you'll live to your optimal self. And that's our journey. And that's what we want. All right, there you go. Today, it's about confidence. It's about gaining that consciousness of your own power. It's about believing in yourself by proving it, earning it with daily wins. Confidence is only earned. You can't fake it. You can't borrow it. You've got to earn it. So let's start finding those little daily actions that you can win, and you can be on the journey to the best version of you. All right? And as always, please, there is somebody sitting on that couch right now. There is somebody that is struggling that I don't know that we at Optimal Self can't touch, but you can. And this is your opportunity. Pay it forward. Share it with them. Say, hey, man, take a little listen here. See what you think. All right? Please like, share, comment. I can't even tell you how much it means to us. Over 1,000 downloads on the podcast. So if you could, please, I'm begging you today. Yes, I am. I'm begging you. Go over to that platform, wherever you do it, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you listen to it, right on your phone. If you have your iPhone, go to iTunes, put in Optimal Self, subscribe, like, and please leave us a comment. It helps, it grows. And the more people we can reach, the more people we can help. And that's the community, and you're part of it. All right? And as always, jump on over to optimalself.today. We have a group right now on the first version, and so it's been a blast. So far, so good. But please get yourself signed up, optimalself.today, because you'll be the next group on 8/1 when we launch that second version. All right, there you go. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.